Live with that new shit.
Live with the new setup.
Yes.
Welcome back to the Pouring Rain podcast. Hopefully you can hear us better.
Yeah,
Now that we got this
Clear.
new little setup clear. I'm Bert.
I am Ken Shaba.
This is balls, son.
And
I want to make you come.
Jesus Christ.
Going in hard.
Dude, I'm sorry,
literally.
man. This thing makes my voice very velvety.
You're very sexy.
You know what I mean?
I'm on your mic.
Seriously, I'm about to start like a sex, like a
What would,
phone
what
sex
would we
thing.
talk
Phone
about
sex.
if we were? I don't know. I don't have any sex advice.
I want a phone sex. I want a phone sex line.
You want a phone sex line?
That's it.
They're like,
It's coming back. Do you see that? Like
What
I
do you-
keep seeing commercials. For
what are
it.
you wearing
I'm about
right
to see
now?
what's up with it.
It's because people
See-
need
see
their
if they're hot.
imaginations back.
I guess.
Don't you think?
I thought you said these people need their vaginations back.
Rejuvenation. It's a revolution. But
Nostalgic wax.
seriously, yeah.
They might
I think
say-
their imaginations are less than
Yeah.
nowadays.
Well, I
Because
know a lot of dudes who still whack it to stills. It's weird.
you can look up
That is wild.
anything though, right? I mean,
Yeah. It's too easy.
it's too
It's
easy.
too. That's
It's too readily available.
the downfall.
So you need your imagination back, and that's a good idea. Phone sex.
I was making fun of my one boy.
It's like
Not
this
bad.
is Scotty Balls with your midnight wax session.
W balls, W balls.
You guys remember BET Uncut? Did you guys ever familiar with that?
BET Uncut. I think that's the first time that Nelly swiped the credit card, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Dude,
Remember?
we used to
He got-
wait for that.
He got a lot of flack for that. It was a straight ass video.
It was
and
it's called Tip Drill.
yeah, tip drill, and he
It was
swiped
like,
the credit
bro.
card on the girl's ass, and girls went crazy.
It was BET Uncut was
And it was
like-
the girl's idea. He got in trouble. It was the
Yeah.
girl's idea to do it.
right. Of course. Men always taking the fall.
Oh, we never turned these.
Oh, we never turned these on. Oh, shit.
Oh, hopefully these things. Hopefully we line everything up the right.
I think it'll work just fine. But either way, cut that out. We're like
Go back.
fucking around with the new microphones and shit. But anyway,
Yeah, if not, we'll still.
I
come
definitely
through.
think that's what it is. You need your imagination to work, man. It's too easy to conjure up any kind of fucking thing you need. You know what I mean?
agree-
So
I agree
I
with
agree
that.
with I'm all for Scotty. What is it? W balls?
W balls. Well, that was from the remember the Snoop. It was Snoop Dogg, right?
Snoop. There you
Snoop
go.
Dogg album.
Yeah.
Doggy style.
Yeah.
W balls.
W balls.
That's true. But you can use it now. Nobody remembers that shit.
Then you get sued. Snoop's team.
Yeah, you're right. You probably would get sued. Like,
I
Snoop-
haven't
Snoop's
listened to
gonna
a
be
lot of like newer rap albums.
I want some of that.
But do they still do like skits and stuff like they used to?
I think it's more in the beginning, right? Like it's not its own skit. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
it's-
they would have like it's an intro,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
really
think of-
hear any like funny skits like
Yeah,
like
no.
like packing a Mac in the back of the hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm
I always thought that shit was funny.
trying to think of any new. Yeah,
It
not
was
really.
so dumb.
I remember listening to that album,
Uh-huh.
Capital Punishment, with my dad in the car. Remember the part he's like fucking the chick.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah, and they're
I
like
mean-
breaking the fucking bed and shit.
yeah, and like screaming in Spanish
In
and shit like
Spanish.
that. I'm like, my dad's like, what the fuck are you listening to? I'm like, Dad, just wait, it gets better.
It gets better. Yeah, it actually turns to music, Dad.
He's like,
But it
"Oh."
was crazy. Remember when they had the interview about him and Joe, and he was like, "We're like two wild bears in the woods." When they ran the train on some chick. We're like
God.
two wild bears naked in the woods.
And then you just picture these dudes.
Yeah, of course, you had no
running a
choice.
train on it.
It's
Bro.
part of your imagination, man. You
This
gotta
is
gotta
big-ass
exercise that shit. When
fucking-
somebody just telling you like these podcasts when they see each other, you know what I mean. But when you're just hearing it, like you watch it driving a lot.
Yeah.
So when you hear it, you got to think about the faces they're making, or you know,
Yeah.
what
Yep.
they look like saying it, or what they're describing. I feel like it's like an exercise. You know
Well, I think the majority of podcasts aren't watched. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're-
yeah, they're
they're-
listening
yeah,
to
you listen
yeah,
to them.
you
I mean,
listen
because
to 'em, yeah.
who's sitting down, especially like Rogan. So who's sitting down for 3 hours and watching TV?
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
it's not only that, but watching like an interview.
Yeah.
You know, I do it while I'm driving because I drive a lot.
No,
so-
but that's what the
Right.
clips are for. The clips are the funniest part.
Yeah.
Like you watch the funny faces and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But when you want to hear the conversation, you just listen
yeah,
to it. Yeah, you're
100%.
right. We got to get on Spotify.
We can
Yeah.
do that now with this.
We can do that now with
We can just upload straight audio.
new equipment. I like it. All right.
Yeah.
So what's going on in the cryptoverse? I haven't really kept up this week. I had a long couple weeks. I don't think much has happened. Did Bitcoin touch the 30K or no?
No.
Did it touch it and come back down, or
It was up to like 20.
25.
25 at one
Oh,
point
okay.
and popped back down, but it's been sitting. It's still like around 24, man. Quant's been fucking pumping.
That's crazy.
That's the only thing I'm up on is Quant. I'm crushing it. I'm like,
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I'm up like 30% on Quant.
That's really
Wow.
good.
So I mean, it doesn't mean shit because I'm not
Yeah,
selling any.
right.
Because what's the point of selling now? You know what I mean? If I'm in a bear market, fucking crushing it at 30%,
Yeah.
what's
wow,
gonna happen?
yeah.
You know, that's kind of where my head's at with it. So
That's pretty good. But fake pumps. We got to get through this recession, get these interest rates down, and get people back to, I guess, speculating with their money again
yeah, the real estate.
before we get a bull run.
I think the real estate market is about to get real interesting.
You think it's gonna? You think it's gonna crash, or you think it's gonna
ugly?
Ugly.
ugly? Yeah, because
Yeah.
we went like car shopping, you know, because we still need a car. The interest rates for new cars used to be shit. They used to be so low. Now they're so high. Like the exact same car. Kenny's super busy.
FaceTime.
The interest rates are so high that for the same car you're paying a ridiculous amount of money per month. So we might go just one car for a little bit longer. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean, if you can do it, do it.
I can
Might
do
as
it. I
well.
mean, it's getting us in
I know.
a crazy good routine. You know what I mean?
The DeCarlinis have had one car forever.
I'm telling you, it works.
Yeah, they've been doing it for. I was always like,
It
you
works
actually
for me.
make that work.
You
huh?
got to help me tune it up though. The truck.
That's fine. Yeah,
Like, I know I got to get new tires.
Yeah.
But should I just get new tires and rims and then
it's up
I'm
to you. I
definitely-
mean, I mean, you're gonna spend way more money if you
I'm
get.
definitely gonna paint it.
You know,
Like,
is
still
it
gonna
lifted?
paint it white. I think it is a little bit.
A little lift?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah,
lifted.
leave it the way it is, man.
It's lifted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
leave it
not
the way it
lifting,
is. Get
yeah.
new tires if you want to get new tires. Like, cause
Just leave the rims and just
Yeah.
get new tires. All right. Yeah. I just want a functioning car at this point. Like I said, I only have one more payment and it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And I want to get the rust off. I want to get a paint job though, but I don't want to go to like Mako. I want somebody to like bond it, take the little rust pieces out, and then I'm gonna get those wheel well covers just so that shit doesn't run out the
yeah.
and that's it. You know what I mean? But you know,
One car,
Stay one car.
one car gang. You know, prices,
one car, no
cars
payments
is
now.
crazy.
You know what I mean?
Car prices are crazy.
I just think I'm
I
gonna
feel like
if
I'm echoing a little bit.
I feel like if I get stuck,
it's probably
just picking up from other
pick up from
microphones.
other microphones. Yeah,
You don't sound bad though.
All right.
you might want to get a little closer though.
Thank you.
Yeah, see,
Oh wow, there you
yeah.
Closer.
I'm closer to the mic. Pause.
There you go. But yeah, if we can do it for longer, we'll do it for longer. You know what I mean? I just want to now really want to take care of the truck. You know what I mean? Like because I just want to use it for everything. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, you don't drive a whole lot, so that's
no, she
that's-
works right there. But it works, dude. I wake up early, take her to work, hit the gym up, come back, take like an hour nap, and then go on about my day.
Clever.
How many
Clean,
miles
whatever.
on your truck?
There's only 74,000. It's a
yeah.
2014, so it's not brand new. But I think if we, you know what I mean, if we take care of it, like, you know, it should run for a good 6 or 7 years.
yeah. Just keep up with the maintenance.
But I just think if I get into a loan now, interest rates are probably going to drop next year because it's an election year. So
Isn't it funny?
I'm hoping, yeah, all of a sudden we can do for you. Fuck that. I don't want to talk about politics. Anyway,
I do.
you always do.
We're gonna get
Motherfucker.
into it.
We always
I
do.
want to talk about Ohio.
We always do, but you know. Just want to say sorry to my wife Jessica. Woke up with a hangover due to Scott yesterday.
Wasn't my fault, man.
What did you guys do
your fault.
yesterday?
All right, so we went. Keith invited us to Hotel LBI
Libby.
Yes.
for dinner.
Levi.
Yes.
Salt, right? It's called Salt.
Salt.
Yeah.
The restaurant.
And it was pretty awesome. But we met up at Scotty's first for cocktails and cocktails and hummus,
Hummus.
Oh, man.
cocktails and dreams. And we had it was great. Like we knew everybody, right? Like you know what I mean? Our waitress, Bobby's wife, was our waitress.
Jamie.
She was awesome.
Oh, nice.
The food was awesome. You know what I mean? And we were they have a cocktail menu, right? And instead of red wine and white wine, it says interesting reds and interesting whites.
Oh boy.
So Scott goes, look, it says interesting whites, right? And I was like, oh man.
it.
I said, that's what I call you guys. I'm having dinner with the interesting whites today.
As opposed to the non-interesting one.
Exactly. It was great. But we had a good time, man.
Yeah, it was. It was a great
was
time.
fun.
I felt like dog shit the entire day, but that actually like
I picked you up.
Yeah.
What
And
you
then
guys
put you right
drink?
back down.
What you guys drinking?
Oh, you got to tell them. Well, don't give it a bad review, but
nah.
It was harsh.
Yes, we got this one drink and it sounded very interesting. It was
it
mezcal, Ancho Reyes, green tea, and lemon juice. I'm like, that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So Scott ordered it, and I was like, make that dose. I trust you, Scott.
It can't. It tasted like straight turpentine.
It was harsh.
It was boozy,
Very boozy.
super boozy. It just wasn't balanced correctly, and that's the
Right.
thing. It's like I think that drink on paper looks really good, but that's the thing. A lot of things on paper look really good.
Do you think the green tea's too light for it?
I don't think the green tea gave it enough.
I didn't taste any green tea.
It didn't balance it out with the sweetness.
You know, and then like you said, I didn't taste the
The Ancho Reyes.
Dancho Reyes until you like stirred it.
Stirred it up, yeah. I think it just wasn't. Maybe it was built. You know, what I mean, it wasn't shaking. Who knows? Like, I don't know what's going on behind that bar. I don't. You know, I'm not talking
Right.
shit either.
Right.
I just have no idea how it went down. So all I know is I was like, this tastes like straight booze.
Yeah, and you drank all of yours, which was crazy. I'm
not sending shit back,
I'm never,
ever.
I'm never gonna send it back. No. I'm never gonna send it back. But I didn't drink it. I was like, Jamie, can I have a Coke?
Yeah. An alternate option, please.
But the dinner was
I was about
fucking
to say, how was
good.
the food?
Dude,
Amazing.
The food was
Absolutely
amazing.
amazing.
If you ever get a
time we
chance
went
to go to
there.
Salt
Remember when we went there?
Yeah.
and
Yep.
Hotel LBI, go because it's
it's
really,
solid.
really good,
Yeah,
really good, really
Food was good.
really good food.
I want to get some good
Yeah, I got that veal tomahawk.
food. Ooh.
Fuck.
I called it too
God,
because Keith sent us the menu.
I might
And I
get
was like-
myself a veal tomahawk from
I was
somewhere
like,
when we leave.
Scott's gonna order that.
Hey, you knew it?
Is that me?
No,
Yeah, that's not me.
that was my phone
that's you.
trying to ring. Fuck you. Go away.
We're busy.
It really stopped ringing too after he said "fuck you."
Oh man! So what's going on in the news, guys? What have you been reading about? What have you been reading?
Ohio.
Just more fuckery of the American people
I mean,
by its own government. We'll just start there.
What are you talking about? The burning of the chemical burning?
Dude.
Yeah, and them also saying, "Here, Ukraine, here's more money."
Don't worry
And
about these. Don't worry about what's happening over
here,
here.
fuck our people. We're not going to give any money or aid to the American people suffering and inhaling who knows what, and drinking toxic whatever has been spilled everywhere. No aid, but more aid to Ukraine.
Okay. I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all,
I am.
but
Put the hat on.
like I said, we're gonna have a hard time trying to eat these. We're not eating crackers anymore. We're gonna eat fruit and soft shit because you can hear the crunch.
Can you?
These things are super,
That's a good idea.
super crunchy.
Well, if you eat the
Give me some
cheese,
cheese.
you just got to eat it without the cracker.
Yeah, but listen. Yeah.
Yo, we could do ASMR videos.
Gotta lean back.
So many more activities. But do you think it's just to keep the war going so these motherfuckers can make more money fucking building
I think that's one reason.
war shit?
Oh, are you talking about Ukraine?
Like, you know, they like you have Nancy Pelosi investing in fucking, you know, artillery companies, tank
Dude.
companies, shit like that.
We saw. All right. All you have to look at this point is exactly how
Just turn it off, Kenny.
Yeah, just saying.
how much money Dick Cheney made off of the
9/11,
the Iraq War and Afghanistan through Halliburton,
Desert Storm.
right? So
Is
that
that right?
said,
Is that Desert Storm? Was it Desert Storm? No.
No,
Desert Storm was in the 90s.
That was
right?
in the 90s.
yeah,
It was
Iraqi
the
freedom.
war on terror.
Iraqi freedom.
Iraqi it's the war on terror,
Okay, yeah, the war on terror.
really,
All right.
because there's a whole bunch of operations that happened.
Sorry, my history is
Lacking. So
Okay. Just
the
like
way it was super obvious that they were pushing this agenda of warfare and like really like boosting up this, you know, military industrial complex. That kind of I mean, it's very obvious at that point. You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
what's actually happening. And now people understand, like people saw that happen. We went into a country that had nothing to do with anything, just took over and was like, okay, we're just gonna fucking be here.
Yeah.
Over complete false pretenses, no WMDs. We figure this all out.
as per usual.
Yeah, and now no one trusts anybody.
No, it's bad, dude. It's bad because like even I thought about this before I read it, but Joe Rogan had the he was like, you know, the balloons they've been shooting down and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And Joe Rogan was like, I didn't think anything weird until they said nothing to
They're
see here.
Yeah, right.
It's just a balloon. Like, and then in Alaska they just stopped looking for they shot 2 things down. They were like, yeah, we couldn't find it. We'll call off the search. Like, you searched for it for what? 6 days?
Yeah.
Like, if that? And you just shut it down. Now you're not worried about it? Like, what the fuck? You worried about it enough to shoot it down, but now you don't want to find it, investigate it? Fucking, are
Bro.
you crazy? I can pin my phone anywhere in the fucking world. You can find me, and you can't fucking.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yo,
This is all
it's so
intentional.
obvious, and yet I don't know. It's like so fucking
Bro,
weird. It's like they're talking to little kids.
But I also can't think of.
You know, when you lie to little kids, like you tell them dumb shit.
Right.
I also
That's how I
can't
feel.
not think that everything is smoke. Like it's kind of like smoke and mirrors. Like them shooting down a balloon. What are they trying to take attention from?
right.
That's my real concern.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
What are you,
always-
hi-
that's
what are you
always the
hiding
question.
in plain sight?
Because
Yeah.
straight up, like these fucking balloons. Like who
Like,
who
what
the fuck sends a fucking balloon to fucking
Yeah,
spiral?
like, what does that even mean?
You have satellites. Why are we sending balloons?
Yeah, we're
not.
What is this?
We're not.
1955 Roswell?
We're not sending
Right.
balloons. Number one, I wouldn't be surprised if they send it up themselves, just to fucking shoot.
This
it
is
down.
what I'm saying.
And
Right.
you have no deaths. Like, you know, is there a report of anybody dying out of these balloons? Like, was anybody in there? Like,
No.
nothing?
If
Like-
anything, it was like a.
like drone operated
Like a
type of shit.
drone balloon. Yeah.
But why would you have a drone balloon? Yeah, you can have actual drones. Like, you can.
Yeah. I don't.
You have satellites, dude.
Yeah, it's
No one is up there. Like we have satellites across the entire world.
Yeah, you have I don't remember exactly where, but they made a drone what looks like out of like pieces of mirror. You know, plastic pieces of mirror. This shit almost looks like it's invisible.
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean? And you're telling me you want a big ass fucking
Hot air balloon.
hot air balloon? Like,
It was the most ridiculous looking thing in the first place.
Dude.
It was hilarious
it
looking.
looked dumb as hell. It looked like the first one ever invented. Ropes and shit.
This
You
shit
fuck-
is. This is not
like
right.
some
bro.
Indiana Jones.
This isn't right, man. It's not right what they're
No,
doing
It's too
to us.
weird. Like now it's
This is-
ridiculous.
They're mentally. They're trying to mentally and completely like fuck us. Like
Or definitely mentally fucking up.
yeah, like.
'Cause
Like
you don't know what
a
the fuck-
spy balloon and it's shot down. Now we have all these questions that they won't answer, and now you're trying to tell us some fucking aliens. We know, like, it's like the purposeful confusion of the entire country for them to continue to do the bullshit that they're doing. It's I don't know, man. It's just
It's too weird. I don't know.
it gets me angry because it's like, you know, you really see with every one of these instances that they really don't care about us. Like, it's
but they're
so
like-
obvious.
It's such a, you know, like
Yeah, go on.
they think nothing of us, man.
Yeah, they don't care if
It's-
we live or die, dude. Like, they only need us for real. They just need us for their like,
Tax dollars.
yeah, tax dollars and fitting into certain voting demographics, so
Exactly.
they
Like,
can
I
continue voting for them.
I was asking, like, you know, like some people are diehard, you know, Democrats, right? Let's say, and you know, what you're in the crunch.
Get that crunch.
That's the thing. The first bite you got to do into the microphone. You gotta like
Everyone knows.
do it, Scott.
Yeah. So gross.
Is it making you hungry?
Make me want to throw up.
This beer is making me burp. I don't want to burp. Be like, "Bleh." But I forgot my train of thought. We didn't even smoke yet. What were we talking about? I forgot. I had a point, a good one. I thought hardcore Democrats, right?
Oh yeah, yes.
When you tell them these things, like they want to, why are you fucking with buttons?
Because I was gonna hit this. Oh, it didn't do it.
Stop it. What are you trying to do?
I was trying to make a noise.
Stop it. Make a noise. Are there any noises programmed?
Yeah, I thought it was like hold on.
Are you trying to program the crunch?
Yeah, I think he is.
That didn't happen. All right,
We
whatever.
should start doing shit like next time we're gonna do apples. We're just gonna be
Ooh. Crispy, red, delicious Jones.
Snapdragon. Ambrosia.
Ambrosia.
There's so many species of fucking apples. It's crazy.
Ambrosia apples.
I like the Honey Crisps.
Honey crisps? I don't think I've ever had honey crisps. I had Granny, Ambrosia,
I hear they're genetically modified.
Snapdragon, GMOs, heavily GMO'd. Anyway, Democrats, hardcore Democrats. When you're asking them, like, you're seeing effects of it now, like, right? They're trying to chokehold these corporations, right, into paying more taxes and fucking, trying to get rich people to pay more taxes.
But
But the money comes from somewhere, doesn't it? Like they get their money no matter what.
it's
right?
weird though because they are, but they aren't, because you got to realize how many huge donors are these corporate entities.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I'm just saying if you had your way as a Democrat, right? And you get these corporations to pay more money, don't you think they'll just charge everybody more money for everything else?
Yeah, I mean, no matter what,
So
I mean, it's got to come
that's what
from
I'm saying.
somewhere.
So no matter what, they're getting their money,
Right.
And the only ones that are getting fucked are us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah,
I went to look for the same car that just crashed and shit, and my payment goes from $429 to $760 for the same fucking car. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
not even 2 years later, it's ridiculous. Like.
It's
That's
either
insane.
so either
That's what I'm
that
saying. And then you're like, you want a car you're happy with, but I don't want to fucking be stuck with that shit. And then
No.
next year, all the rates go down. I'm like,
Right.
I'll do what I got to do. And then we're starting to notice shit like everybody's fucking car. There's a car with like zip tied bumpers, fucking, I was like duct tape on their cars. I was like, I'm not even mad at them anymore. You know what I mean? Like after this weekend, I'm like, man,
You see how
they're choking us.
Yeah.
They're choking us out.
yeah, it's either that or they move their operations offshore to a country
Yeah, to
where the tax
the
code,
labor's cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything.
and they're like, all right, like we're just gonna do what we keep doing,
yeah.
and you can all eat a fucking dick. Like there's
Exactly.
nothing you can really do.
We're gonna figure it
Right.
out.
Yeah,
you
we'll
either
figure it
play
out.
ball,
Yeah.
and we'll play ball, or we either save money here and turn that savings to consumers, or you make us. You know what I mean? You make shit more expensive. We make shit more expensive. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you make being here, operating here more expensive, we're gonna make it more expensive for everybody else. Like
Right.
First of all, everything about the way we're taxed is fucked up.
yeah,
Everything, the entire way everything is done is fucked up.
We're
Because
taxed so many times.
you're taxed so many times, and really, don't get me wrong. I'm not being ungrateful because we do get a lot of things.
Right.
But at the same time, the amount that you're taxed does not make sense to. It's keeping you into it, especially like there is no middle class anymore.
Right.
You know, and that's where a country is super strong, is when there's a strong middle class.
because this is what you need.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But now the divide is so.
You need
fucking
people who are
hard.
happy, making money, happy, and are comfortable, not
Right.
fucking worrying about fucking money.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's very rare. Oh my God, I can hear your
That's-
fucking dog's fucking footsteps
That is crazy.
upstairs.
These things are nuts. But yeah, that's why I always say it's intentional, because
It has to be.
Mr. Schwab, whose organization is involved in everything,
Yeah.
he did not say you will be happy and you will own nothing for no reason.
Oh,
The
they know.
goal is to drive the wedge so far to in between rich and poor, where there only is rich and poor, and the
Yeah,
middle
nothing,
class
yeah.
ends up poor because you won't go. That's how it goes. You go the opposite way, and the goal is to make shit so bad,
There's no way out.
right? And then they come in with their quote unquote solution, which is really it's going to look pretty on the outside and look like it's going to benefit us on the outside, but really what it is more tyranny and control.
Yeah.
And they implement it, and then you're fucked forever. And that's what's so scary about this is we really can be fucked forever, because technology is so strong that if we like if we went to a central bank digital currency, like if we went to that as our main currency in the U.S., we're fucked. Because like as the people, how could we reverse that when the government has full control now? You can't. You're really under the thumb of however they want to move. They want to shut your money off because you spoke out against something, how they do in China with the social credit system. Dude, you can't. The people can't reverse that.
No.
There's no going back, because technology, like I said, the amount of technology is so strong now and so powerful that once you allow them to implement it, I don't know how you unfuck yourselves.
Yeah.
I really don't, and that's what's so scary. I don't think people here
That's the scary
realize
part.
that.
Yeah, the
shit,
no way
dude.
out is scary part.
Yeah, because it really is. I don't think people here see that, and they're
It's
just
just
going along.
It's
going
hard.
along.
It's hard to think about what can you do.
I know. The only thing you can
It's-
do, really, I think, honestly, the only thing is, yo, for real. That's what I was going to say.
pay each other.
Like prepare financially. Yeah, buy crypto, because, not even because I'm trying to give investment advice, but if
This isn't financial advice.
yeah, it's not.
We're idiots.
Do not listen to us, but listen to us.
But it's a source of it's a method of being free,
Yeah.
decentralized currency. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I just hope people can see. Like I don't like what the fuck is going on this past week. There's been like multiple train derailments with toxic chemicals all in the same week. Then there was multiple fires at different factories, all releasing toxic chemicals within like 5 days. I'm like it could be coincidence, but
I don't know, man. It's
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you just don't know. That's the thing.
Like-
You're never fucking sure because
But the
these
fact that
shits happen at the weirdest times.
But then
you
they-
know, like when
what makes it worse is they try to tell you that they're also saying everything's safe. Like how you said, they're talking to us like we're children.
like we're children,
Bro,
yeah.
It's like,
that
bro, there's
fucking,
there's
was
a
it the
massive-
governor or the mayor that was on TV saying that everything was safe in Ohio?
Yeah.
And people were like, have you been here,
There's
dude?
birds flying from the sky and shit.
Come on, come. If everything's safe, come here and drink this water.
Yeah.
Right.
Come here and drink it.
Right.
I want to see you drink it. You ain't doing it.
No.
The fucking so they had like a town hall meeting, you know, like when this all
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
went
they
down
opened
in
it
East
up.
Palestine. The train company didn't show up. They just didn't show up.
That's what I'm saying. Or they even
They were the whole reason everyone was there was to talk to these people. These
Yeah.
people losing their fucking shit. I mean, rightfully so.
Yeah,
Right,
of course.
you know?
But that's the thing. Like, what do you do about burning these fucking chemicals? Like, as a citizen, like, what can you fucking do? There,
Can't do anything.
no, you
Your,
can't do
your,
shit.
your house is your home now is fucking unsellable.
Worthless. Yeah, it's worthless.
You know what I mean?
You can't get out.
See?
You can't get
How do you
How
fucking-
it goes,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude.
everything you've ever fucking planned for is fucking out the door because of this fucking company that is now being like, oh, well, everything's fine. What do you mean everything's fine?
Let's have a town hall meeting. We don't have to come to.
and we're not going to even show up. They knew. They were like, this is we cannot
No.
show up to this. We're going to get fucking
Right.
crushed.
Yeah.
Now think about the level of disrespect and how much they look at you as a fucking idiot. For them to tell us everything is fine. Meanwhile, there's a fucking black cloud that you can see from satellite pictures over the whole state of Ohio. It's just it shows like clouds, regular clouds, and that one is just black.
It was fucking. It was.
There's
creepy.
dead fish, millions of dead fish in the rivers now,
It's
Like-
it's insane.
dude.
I saw a
it's-
video today, and I'm also like, I got to take everything with a grain of salt because you never know who's what doing what.
Right.
But there was a video from Canada from snowfall with like an oil slick on the ground from the snowfall. So if they're saying that and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, all right. I'm like, maybe this isn't true, but maybe. What if it is?
Yeah.
What if it is?
Weather modification is a real thing. It exists. I'm not saying they're using it but like you can look it up. They are able to modify like weather and create rain clouds and shit. Like it's real. It's 100% real. It was created like way back in the day. I don't have the facts on me on that, but I'll have them. It's real though.
Base lasers.
No, Jew lasers. It was Jewish space lasers.
Jewish space lasers.
They did it.
Oh man, it's so crazy though. Like the things that are happening when they're happening, it's fucking wild, man. And I don't know, man. And like you said, it's just like not being able to do something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Only thing we can do is try to become
Yeah.
sustainable. That's it. Like literally,
gotta
and
get out of
I
this
gotta be
fucking
honest
system.
because I'm slacking on it. But like, literally trying to figure out, learn skills on how you can survive without the help of
The government.
the government and the supply chain. You know what I mean? Like cook, not cook, but like
Grow food.
grow food, hunt. You know,
Make jellies and jams.
yeah, get your fucking guns, buy your guns until you can't, because like they're still going after that. They're gonna go after 2A until that shit is
Pickle everything.
I got into my first Twitter war.
cannon jar. Did you
Twitter war?
I gave up. I was like, dude, I can't fucking talk. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. What am I doing here?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
argue with them.
No,
It was about
You can't win.
There was
You could argue with it. You can't win
great
with them.
point.
there was an elementary school that I guess decided to employ armed guards.
Okay.
I've been saying that.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, that's a fucking great idea. I have no problem with that. Whatever.
All right. What
And-
parent?
This lady came, and this
What the
lady,
PTA say?
yeah, this lady came on with, and her profile picture was a picture of like this with a sun coming through of it.
Especially have a mask on.
Right away. I was like, okay.
White woman.
And she pretty much said, she's
White
like,
woman's Instagram.
yes. There's no, this is
Thank
what
you,
she
Bo
wrote.
Burnham.
There's no evidence supporting that armed guards make a difference. Hold on, time. Because we saw, and this is what she said.
Why?
Hold on, time out.
Okay, good.
This is just like verbatim. We saw how the Uvalde Police Department handled this. Right. So it's pretty much saying that's her case, is that being like,
That's
okay,
her.
this one police department didn't handle it right, so now no armed guards will ever fucking handle it right?
Okay, good. Keep going.
So I'm like, okay, what's your suggestion? That's all I wrote back to her. What
There
is
you
your
go.
suggestion then?
There you go.
We handle the gun problem. And I wrote, okay.
How?
How? What do you suggest we do? And she wrote back, you do realize most
Gun-
mass shootings, which by the way make up 0.1% of all gun deaths.
Yeah.
They were done with legally purchased firearms. I was like, cool. So you suggest prohibition because that works.
Yeah.
That's all I wrote. Right. I was like, and after that, like she pretty much came out with some bullshit. I was like, so prohibition is what you're saying. You keep coming back to prohibition.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking work.
No.
Do people think when you put prohibition into place that
For
the
anything.
guns fucking vanish?
No. The outlaws.
That's what they think.
the criminals.
This is
come
my
out.
whole point. Do you
what
think
I'm
the guns
saying.
are going to disappear?
No.
They don't
That just
go away.
magically, it's like,
They
It's
need
just-
to just make it harder to get a gun.
Right. The law-abiding
and-
citizens won't be able to get them with
And
criminals.
armed guards, let's say they never have to fucking, they're never needed. Isn't that a good fucking thing?
yes.
Wouldn't you be deterred
Bro,
from shooting that school if it has fucking armed
let me
guards?
tell you something. If my goal is to go into a school and murder as many people as possible,
Kids.
if I'm kids, and I'm walking up to that motherfucker in every entrance, I see kitted up motherfuckers with ARs and shit. I know that my chance of being able to carry out what I
Your
want to
plan.
do, right,
It's slim.
Even if the dude had a fucking BB gun, you'd be like, all right, well, this dude might
Right.
get off on me.
right.
You know what I mean? Like something, anything to protect himself. A grown man standing at the fucking door,
Right.
Yeah.
being
With
like,
a rifle,
with
right.
nothing, with nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Like a bad motherfucker with nothing would be like, this probably isn't the best fucking
Right.
place for me to do this.
Exactly.
So
You know what I mean?
yeah, how could,
And like I said, why is deterring such a bad thing? Like if they never need to use their fucking guns and never need to use their shit,
That's
that's
the
a fucking
goal.
good
That's the
thing. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal to prevent it from happening.
Yes.
Right.
Not to fucking act while it's happening. That's not the goal.
No.
Like the goal is to stop it before it happens.
Before it even comes in the,
Exactly.
it never makes it.
You
in
don't
the
want
doors.
anybody to handle kids getting killed. You don't want that shit
Yes.
to ever happen. That's the point.
right.
You know what I mean? And they don't get it. They
They're
don't get
so
it.
it's
And they
dude,
just say
so-
shit.
It makes
Like,
me mad, bro.
I
Bro.
hate social media because of that shit.
I know.
It's like your opinion fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like I hate that I have to hear it, and then I want to argue with you about it, and I'm not gonna fucking
Right.
get anywhere because you're a
Right.
fucking idiot. You
Bro.
don't think about this enough. You just say shit.
I'm telling you, bro, is people not being able to think on their. People literally think that they
regurgitate.
Their
They don't even
brains
think,
turn.
bro.
Their brains turn. Yeah, their brains turn into, like party. Their democratic. Their fucking political party.
Yeah.
Like vehicles. They can't think outside of the way they agree with in their political party. Like she's saying that probably because she's a Democrat. She's not thinking like independently of what she believes in politically.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter
That's
that you're a
the
Democrat.
problem. Right.
It shouldn't matter that you're
Like
a
just
Republican.
think
It shouldn't
about
matter
what
that
I'm
you're
saying. Like
you're a fucking human
How can
being.
this not make sense to you? It's because you're so stuck in being a fucking Democrat and repeating shit that you can't. Like any person with any sense is going to like what I just said. If somebody you see armed guards or whatever or one armed guard at a door and you're trying to go kill people, common sense is going to say to you, "Damn, I'm not going to be able to kill as many people here, or I'm not going to be able to kill anybody. 'Cause as soon as I try to get off, this dude's going to shoot me. So I'm not going to go here."
Exactly.
How is that? Like, how can you not understand that?
I don't get it.
Because she's thinking along the lines of her party and not independently using her brain. Because that's such a simple, like, who would disagree with that?
Yeah.
It's common sense.
Or that person is that fucking crazy
Or that.
and still
And will
fucking
go
tries
for
to,
it.
and still tries to fucking go for it.
And you
Then
still
you knock that
and-
motherfucker down.
He gets lit up. The other dude gets lit up, but now this dude's fucking injured enough where the other fucking dudes can come and fucking fuck this dude up
and still save the kids.
and still save the kids.
Right.
That's the only thing that matters is the fucking children.
Safety of the children. Exactly.
And it's weird to me that people don't get it. Like they're so worried about, "Oh, man, I don't want my kid to see a gun." Listen, dude,
You want
in
your
a-
kid to live or no?
I'm sorry that your
it.
kid has to live in a fucking world that we didn't have to fucking live in.
Right, but that's
It
what
sucks.
it is, dude.
But guess what, man?
It's
you better,
here.
you need to recognize it. Not fucking act like it's just gonna go away because you have good thoughts.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if I think that if it's illegal,
In this
then it's
magical
not gonna be
world.
around.
Right.
Exactly. It's
Exactly.
a fucking fantasy land.
Exactly.
It's amazing to me.
Wasn't alcohol more
The fucking
like,
worst.
more prevalent during Prohibition?
It was the
They
worst.
Had to make it legal again.
Yeah.
They had to.
Right.
It was the fucking worst because people were making it in their fucking bathtub.
Yeah,
All
that's
and killing people with it.
what I guess that's what it's hard for us to understand why people can't understand that if you say you can't do something, that doesn't make the desire or
Doesn't go away.
whatever to create it disappear.
Doesn't go away.
Like the whole gun thing is like I think people are fucking retards. Like when you say, "Yeah, well, he banned guns," like do you think that's a magic statement? Do you think like when you say somebody in power says let's ban guns, they just all go away?
Yeah.
Like
Think
you
about
must think that.
Think about how many places in the world,
sir.
right? The governments have banned guns, right? Think about it. Right?
I know where you're going.
And think about how many guns are actually there. For people who have the resources to get them. That's all it really is. As long as you have the resource to get them,
That's it, bro.
you're going to get them. And I'll tell you 100%, if tomorrow they fucking made fucking guns illegal in the United States,
right.
there would be a massive black market for firearms. And
like
it would
literally instantly.
it would be the most hilarious fucking thing on the planet.
Backfired so
Right.
epically.
It would be embarrassing for our country to even try that to see because
Exactly.
of what would happen. Because of-
This fucking headphone just hit me in the face. The snapback.
and he's not talking about a hat.
The snapback of new equipment. Smells.
Taking this with me.
It smells like success.
Nice new metal smell.
Yes.
Metal microphone.
So it smells. I can't wait till it smells like my spit. But where we watched a documentary where they actually have festivals where kids are learning how to shoot guns. Like everybody brings their guns, they're shooting them. Zero school shootings, zero mass shootings. They're all educated from when they were little on guns. Guns, they're dangerous.
That's all it is education. That's all it is just educating people because people have this. And listen, I had it when I was younger because the way I was brought up, I didn't know much about guns, and the way I was taught was oh damn, I'm hating on that a little bit. But it was like, yeah, they're dangerous, and you don't need guns. And then I got older, and I used my own brain, not the political party brain that I was raised on. And I was like, wait, I want to have a gun because what if somebody wants to come in my house and they have a gun? Like, I at least want to have what they have to protect my family. And
But you also want to know what you're doing.
of course.
You know what I
And
mean?
that's the problem is it's this perception of firearms that we have. That's but so many people in this country have.
Yeah.
And it's a deadly perception. It's because that perception keeps people from wanting to learn about them
Exactly.
and protect themselves.
Exactly.
And because of that, more people die.
Yep.
And it needs to change.
All you got to know is that the average police response in the United States is 6 minutes.
Okay.
Six to
I
seven-
knew
six
it
to
was,
6 to 7 minutes, yeah.
you know how much shit can go down in
7 minutes.
20 seconds?
That's the only. That's the
Let's
amount,
sit here
this
for
is-
7 minutes and not
It's the
talk.
same amount of time that it takes Dougie Fresh to get on.
You know.
You're so good at that type of shit, bro.
I have a really good music recall, but it's probably because I'm not smoking.
Your comedic
This is
timing
display
is
now.
your comedic timing is pretty fucking on point too, I must say. But yeah, dude,
6 minutes.
Like you,
6 minutes.
you-
6
you
minutes.
got-
6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on.
Oh.
Oh,
If you haven't seen New Jack City, you should probably watch it.
Yeah.
Probably watch it. What were we talking about? Turbo and Ozone.
Oh,
we were
bro,
dancing with the
yeah.
broom and shit. We were talking about 80s movies.
He starts walking on the fucking walls and shit, like upside down. Dude, that movie was so good
So good.
and bad. At the same
And bad at the same time. That's the thing. Like there's some movies that you watch, and I don't know if your childhood prevents you from not liking it anymore. You're like, this is really bad. I could still watch it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I you know me, I love The Last Dragon. And it's an incredibly bad movie.
Yeah.
But I can watch it over
Right.
and over and over.
Oh, here's a good one. You want to know how long 6 minutes is?
Yeah.
Go do an ice bath for 6 minutes,
Ooh.
Oh.
and you'll see how very long 6 minutes is.
6 minutes is a long time.
Or
See how many people-
try to do like some hit cardio for 6 minutes.
Yeah. Or just see how long it takes to walk through. How long you can walk through your house in 6 minutes? How many times you can walk
How
through
many
it?
times you can do it? Yeah. This
And
is not
move.
for you rich people listening, whoever you are.
It's a long
You
time.
can do that too. You rich motherfucker, dude. I can, dude. A big dude. I mean, think about like a 2,000 to 3,000 square foot house. That's pretty average, right?
Yeah.
2,000 square feet is a pretty average house. 3,000 is like a decent
Yeah,
size.
Yeah.
Go up the dude. Just walk through your house. See how many times you can walk through your house in 6 minutes.
Jump rope for 6 minutes. Do anything for 6
Anything for
burpees
6 minutes.
Yeah, anything.
It's for
anything
fucking ever.
Anything
It
straight
takes a
for 6
long
minutes.
time.
I don't
You
know
can
if
get
guys-
shot 1,000,000 times. That dude can come in your house, shoot you.
You probably literally can get shot 1,000,000 actual times in 6 minutes.
That'd be the fuck out. How many seconds is it? You know,
Dude.
do the math on it. How many seconds is it?
My boy Colian
Three-
Noir.
was
I
it
don't know if you
300?
guys follow him. His name is Colian Noir, and he's like a big gun enthusiast, advocate, connoisseur, black.
I know
dude.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, he has this saying, and it's so true: is you are your own first responder.
Yeah. You have to be.
You have to be.
6 minutes, dude, before the cops could get. Like so much carnage can happen
Yeah, man.
in that time.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you can murder so many. If you have a gun, you can kill like probably 200 people, honestly, in that time. If you had like unlimited ammunition, you could probably kill a couple hundred people in 6 minutes.
And even within that, because you still have to you still have to like stow your firearm safely and everything like that. Like you're hoping within the 30 seconds that it takes for this fucking person to fucking breach your home,
Yeah.
that you're able to get to that fucking
Get to your
firearm.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's just in case. Like I
something
understand
weird
that in my neighborhood's pretty safe. I think you know what I mean. You can understand that it's highly unlikely,
Yeah.
Right.
but it still happens.
It's still exactly. And
you think these people fucking expected it to happen to them? No.
you think exactly when they sent their kids to school that day? Do you think they fucking
No,
expected some fucking
no.
weirdo to fucking pop into like?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
shoot
how
up a
more
fucking school.
I don't know how more people don't understand the preventative side of it. Like you just don't let it happen. If you never hear about it again, why is that a bad thing? Like
Yeah.
it's a fucking good thing.
Yeah.
You never fucking hear about another school
Yep.
shooting again because of armed guards at your fucking school. Your
We-
kid has to see a gun.
We have armed guards at our school,
Dude,
like the one in
I've gone to-
Stafford.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's awesome.
And they're fucking dude. These fucking dudes. I came up. I had to show like ID, everything to get Cali to
Oh.
one day.
yeah.
I love that.
I was like,
Fuck it. You
this dude.
respect
I
it.
fuck me and this dude. Fucking, we locked eyes. I was like,
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel good about this.
Right, right,
I feel
right.
real good about this.
Exactly.
Feel good about this. Dude.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like I went to the Dominican Republic for the first time I went to the Dominican Republic was like in 2000, right? And we went to this little like open market, you know what I mean? And right in the front, two big ass guns, like two dudes with just big ass guns, and they're just talking to each other like a regular ass
Yeah.
like. And I'm
Right.
like, you kind of felt good about going in there.
I bet you nothing ever happens in that
No,
place.
why
Yep.
would it? Why would anybody try to rob that place? Why would anybody try to kidnap anybody in that place?
You
Like,
ain't
why-
get your head blown off if you try.
Exactly. They have no fucking issue with shooting somebody.
It's the bro.
They can hope all day that they never have to.
Right.
Yeah.
Americans have this perception, bro. Like, there's so many Karens that will go crazy if they see like
Crazy Karens.
two guards holding AKs or whatever, like open carry, and instead of understanding, like people can't think past their first thought. Like I get it, your first thought is, oh my gosh, especially if you're not around that, you don't see that often. I get it, it can be jarring.
Yeah.
But let's think past your first thought. How about your second thought being, okay, I'm a little alarmed, but I bet you this is saving my kids for a crazy nutcase from walking in here from trying to kill him. Let's think a little. Stop. Like people react at their first thought, and it's like, wait, but you don't understand the purpose of this. Like you're going to let your perception and how bothered you are, and how this rattled your little pretty world that you live in,
Yeah,
and you're going to complain, but your lives could be being saved.
Think
but
a few
that's
steps
more
ahead.
important.
Don't think a few steps ahead. Like you said, don't go with your first fucking answer.
Yeah.
Think logically. Break it down. Build it back up. What happens if this happens? All right, let me take another avenue. Like, critical thinking is fucking lacking in this country, man.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
And
go right to
and
their
it's
comfort
soft.
zone.
People were soft, bro. Like when people see that, they think of a third world country instead of thinking, all right, maybe it just has to be like that here in certain places. And they're because we're so soft and we've never seen that before, people will go and they just complain or
they think it's wrong.
Right, they think it's wrong. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
like you said, I'm sorry it wasn't like this before. Shit changes.
Yeah.
Like,
There's nothing I can do. There's nothing we can do about the fact. Oh, I mean, there's probably shit we can do, but the fact is that this is the way it is right now. If you don't fucking like it, I don't like it
who
either.
gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I don't
it's
fucking
helping,
like it either. But
fuck all your
I'm also not
feelings.
going to sit back and just do nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like,
People's feelings in this fucking country rule everything, dude. Your feelings
doesn't make me feel good.
Yeah, this looks uncomfortable to me. Is it safe? Is it helping? Yes. Okay, go fuck yourself.
yes.
It's helping.
Since when does anybody care about how you feel that much? Like, since when does anybody care about how you feel? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like strangers, especially. Like, when did this happen?
Dude,
I don't know.
I think
we've
in the
been
last
dealing with this shit for fucking ever.
30 years, I think this shit happened. I think like maybe the last 20 years, I think shit got super soft, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Even like the generation after like our grandparents, it might have started, honestly. Cause like shit was hard, bro. Like life in America was hard. I mean, for me, I'm always gonna have a different perspective because I was black. So the further back you go back from my people, shit was fucking crazy
I
hard.
love that Kenny said he was black.
Did I say that?
Guess it's different for me because I was black.
I was.
Let me correct that. I am black as fuck. Yeah,
Your
bro.
perspective might have changed, but your blackness stayed the same, motherfucker.
That's a good point. But yeah, man, like going back,
Stay
like
black.
you had to be tougher. Like not even just black people. Everybody knows what we went through. We had to be the toughest in this country, like back then, right? But even anybody, white people, anybody, like just the world to live in was more hard.
Yeah.
You had to adapt to more things. Like, you know, you going back to like the Depression and shit, and after that, like Vietnam War and all these things that happened, it wasn't that easy. And I think we've progressed to very easy.
Yeah, everything.
So
Walking to school in the rain, like it affected everything. Like the way you had to do things to the way you're doing things now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's evolved. It's gotten easier for you, but you've gotten softer because of it. Like,
It's you can't help that.
no.
Like that's any human being. If the
Yeah.
easier things get, and it's especially if you're the one partaking in these easy things and you're not purposely subjecting yourself to like really hard shit.
Like a
You're-
6-minute ice bath.
Facts.
That's right.
Like that's why I try to do something like I hate to do every day that I know it's gonna help me. Yeah. Because
You
when
gotta suffer.
Because what happens when the time when you're not choosing to suffer? You're at a point now where you have to. Can you do it?
We're all gonna die in the
That's-
first season of The Walking Dead.
You know what I mean? That's the problem. You can't do it because you haven't been practicing. You haven't been doing hard things all. You know what I mean? Every day to
Exactly.
make yourself to the point where it's like, oh shit's really here, and this practice is like, shit. I really might not be able to eat for 2 days. Can you do that? You know what I mean? Like, can you grow your food? Can you do this? So
Yeah.
I worry, as you guys know, about the softness of this country, and I think it could be
bad.
our downfall. If anything's going to be our downfall, I think it would
see
be
the time.
that, and us not realizing it in time, and then like we look up and we're like, oh shit, we're here.
Bunch of bitches.
Bitch ass niggas.
The world's gone soft.
Scary time. The world going soft.
Soft.
And it's soft as baby shit.
Said it, Claude. Soft.
Oh man.
I
It's
don't know,
just-
man. What do you guys think, man?
I
You
don't
think
know.
we think we're gonna like?
It makes me feel hopeless.
I know, and
And it's not even for me. Like I'm hopeless for the future of this place. You know what I mean? For my nieces and nephews.
I know, bro.
You know what I
Me
mean?
too. I think that's another.
It's like what
I think that's another thing that
I'm always an optimist when it comes to this type of shit.
I try to be too,
Why?
because I'm natural.
How? Help me.
I'm naturally that.
I'll tell you
way,
exactly
too.
why. I'll tell you exactly why.
Yeah,
because
like,
I feel like
help me be more optimistic.
the hardcore motherfuckers who don't give a shit about these people's feelings and stuff like that, they're just not at the forefront, like on social media, out like being talking about it. They're just sitting there like doing their thing.
They're being quiet.
So I have one buddy who sends me all this shit about how he thinks fucking China's gonna fucking invade us. This and that. I was like, good fucking luck.
No
First of all, there are 2 huge
Oceans?
mountain ranges that are
okay.
literally walls.
Yeah.
Okay, good fucking, and not only that, you get into these fucking mountains, you ain't making it out.
Yeah.
Dude, it would be hilarious to see another fucking country try to invade us, because they don't even have to worry about the military,
No.
because military has rules.
Right.
These dudes don't. There is no rules of engagement with
you wouldn't
these
even be able to
militia,
get
these militia people, these hunters, these
Oh,
dudes
bro.
who are fucking. They know the terrain. Get into the fucking mountains. Get into the Blue Ridge Mountains. I want to see you survive that.
Yeah.
Fuck no, you ain't fucking making it out.
No,
Not one
it's-
person's making it out.
Right. And bro, not even like when you said they have we have rules and shit. Even if we abided by the rules, no one would be able to invade us.
No.
But do you think we would really be abiding, like the government would really abide by rules if we are getting invaded? Fuck no, dude. Like I don't even think, you know what I mean? Like, dude, I watched a video on YouTube. It's so funny you said that.
I picture
about that.
picture trucks just driving up into neighborhoods giving out guns. Like
Yeah,
that
straight
kind of
up.
shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just like here.
There's more guns than there are people.
If you got
in this
a
country.
fucking
400
14
million guns.
if you got a 14-year-old, here you go.
There you go.
You get
Right,
a gun,
yeah.
motherfucker.
Make it happen. Don't
Yeah,
shoot me.
Of course.
Right,
That's
or
what I
yourself.
picture. I swear to
Shoot
God.
the guy who looks different. That's it. It's a so fucked up thing to say, but it's like, dude, shoot the dude. I mean, we're all. I mean,
Dude, at that point though, who gives a fuck?
yeah.
At that point, it's
mirror
survival.
him,
I
right?
worry.
It's near him, yeah.
It's funny because I worry more like about us going after our own people, kind of like we did during World War II, and how we put we put fucking Japanese people in fucking concentration camps.
Yeah,
for
that
the
was
most part.
terrible.
Internment camps.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
I know.
Yeah, that's
It's
really
very
fucked up.
fucked up.
it is.
Because they're like they had people from like still at home and everything like that, like who they were keeping in contact with. Like, dude, you can't fucking do that shit.
Right.
No,
You can't claim to be the fucking land of the free and then do that type of shit.
exactly.
We've been doing it forever.
It's
Exactly.
just- yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fucking wrong. But what I'm
wrong.
saying is like it'll be not good.
It just won't happen.
No, it won't ever. It
Well,
can't happen.
They know that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's why they try to infiltrate us from the inside.
Exactly.
That's why they know they can't militarily defeat the U.S. No one can. And then we have, I was watching this YouTube video saying why we're uninvadable, if you will. But it was saying like between the oceans that we're surrounded by, the mountain ranges and shit, and then how powerful our military is. Just those three things combined, no country. They said it's literally impossible.
Yeah.
With our military strength, and then just where we're situated geographically, you don't have a shot. So that's why you're seeing all this shit that's happening from the inside. You got, from the Russian bot farms creating all types of, strife online to, China with TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, bro, like all these things they're trying to.
Kenny, you just sounded
weaken.
super.
They're trying to weaken us.
Super old when you said TikTok.
I know.
TikToks.
Like the Chinese and their
The
TikTok.
TikToks. But that shit's fucking spyware, bro. Like,
Of course.
and
You know what I mean?
so
Like,
that's
the
how you
Aziz-
do it.
Remember I told you to watch that Aziz Ansari special? That's what I was
Yeah,
saying. They're always in, right? It's Aziz Ansari had this joke about China, talking about like facial recognition technology, right? And they were like, we can really expand on this facial recognition technologies. It's just, you got to submit your face. And you're like, fuck that, I'm not submitting my face. And he goes, but China, he's like, China won't ask like that. China will be like, you want to see what you're going to look like when you're 80? Show us your face. And it's
So true, dude.
That's how in touch
They're smart, man.
dude.
These people,
They are in
They know-
touch,
bro.
They fucking know, man. And if you're not watching comedy, you're fucking
They're
Well,
the
you
only
should-
people who are telling the truth.
yes. And they get it, and they simplify it for you like that. Like he's like, oh, you're so scared of China that you're not gonna submit your face for facial recognition technology, but you're also so fucking dumb
Right, when they ask in a different
that
way.
they ask you in a different way, and you're like, sure.
And then 80 million people are on Instagram posting how they look when they're going to 73. And meanwhile, China's like, these stupid motherfuckers. They're so rich and powerful, but they're dumb. If we could just keep working them like this,
Yeah.
give us like 5 to 10 more years,
It's crazy.
and we're in there. And they're not wrong. That's what scares me. It's weird because I'm like anybody that knows me, I'm like the optimist, right? But man, looking at this shit, at the end of the day, I still don't think we're going to fall as a country, right? Like in the next
I don't think we'll
Not
fall. I
God.
think we're gonna implode.
or implode, right? I don't think it'll happen yet because I'm like,
Do you think it won't happen in our lifetime, or do you think?
I don't know because every successful dynasty or country or anything has
Civilization
fallen.
has fallen.
Every single one. It's never not happened.
Because they become obsessed with the wrong shit,
Yeah.
Right. Well, this is here we are.
and here we are,
And here we are. We are totally obsessed with
the wrong,
the stupidest most
things,
unnecessary, right? Like fruitless, counterproductive.
things that don't matter.
Like we love hearing about what's celebrities, who's fucking who, what's going on?
Yeah,
Drag
You know what I
queen,
mean?
drag queen breakfast.
Drag queen, yeah, all ages drag queen brunches. Like
I'm sorry,
what?
but Drag Race is one of my favorite shows.
Leah told me that. I was like,
Ever.
what? I was like, what's
I
going
don't
on?
even
I-
if you want to go to a fucking drag race, if you want to go to a drag show, go to a fucking drag show. Like, I don't understand. It's the only time it should be an issue, right?
This one is open to kids.
What?
Hold on, but
Okay, go ahead.
I get what you're saying, right? If it's open to kids, but if it's being state sponsored,
Okay.
right? So say a school sponsors a drag show for kids, right? Like it's sponsored by your tax dollars.
Right.
That's the only time it's a problem. If parents want to bring their fucking children to a fucking drag show, that's weird to me. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm also not their parents,
Yeah.
That's right.
right?
True.
Is it I mean, like I guess you can make the argument that it's I don't know, like that's wrong.
Like
Everything like that. Like, but at the same time, like, dude, listen, like there's things that they're gonna say you're doing wrong
right.
as a parent.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
So I just don't. It's like same as like state sponsored, like religious things, like putting money towards religion, right? Because now you're putting it towards an ideology,
Right.
right?
Right.
That's where it becomes wrong because now you're using
forcing
other
it.
people's money
Right.
to push an ideology that these people might not agree with.
Right.
School should be about arithmetic,
Should be about facts.
Fact.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
arithmetic, and fucking just education, arithmetic, literature, all that,
Thank
and
you.
everything like everything that's physical education.
Yes.
Teaching them how to make their way through the world.
Exactly. That's a key word. How. You have to be taught how to think,
Yes.
not what to think.
Yes.